right, Mark, thank you. A key member of Cleveland's Community Police Commission is second-guessing the commission's work. That group is supposed to find solutions and set standards for the department as part of the Justice Department's consent decree. The Now's Lauren Wilson spoke exclusively with one member who claims he's expected more out of the process.
I believe that we can do more outreach and engagement to the overall residents of the city of Cleveland.
Not even 6 months in, and Cleveland Police Reform Commission member Anthony Body has already been getting frustrated with the process.
I knew what I signed up for when I originally signed up for the Cleveland Community Police Commission, but I feel like others on the commission may have had a different idea of what they've signed up for. I think they essentially believe we have more power than we actually had.
The commission was court-ordered by the Department of Justice through the consent decree after their findings of Cleveland police officers' use of excessive force, including the 2014 shooting of 12-year-old Tamir Rice.
They, as a commission, are trying to explore ways of ensuring that folks from across Cleveland can be heard.
But Anthony says the attempt to bring the right voices or the needed voices to the table has been pretty slim.
One of the things that's always mentioned within the commission is experts. So an expert is a professor, a police officer, or whomever, but who better an expert than a resident who goes through this stuff on a daily basis? It hasn't been that much of an effort to bring them to the table, to get their voice.
The other issue, he tells me, is the finger constantly being pointed too much in one direction.
Reform is not going to happen by just solely pointing a finger at the police. Like, the police are fallible, we're all fallible. Sometimes we don't want to have that real dialogue about what truly occurs in the hood. Some people die, like I said, unjustly. Others deservingly get things that happen to them.
When I asked the monitor of the commission his thoughts, he told me he respects Anthony's opinion, but says it just takes time to work these things out.
There's just a lot of work to do. So I think there is a little bit of room to make sure, that throughout the process, people's views are respected and heard, but that's always going to be a challenge.
Anthony tells me he's made his thoughts known in the meetings, but nothing's happened yet. And while he still plans to remain on the commission, he tells me he wants to branch off on his own to do the work he believes really needs to be done.
My goal is to sort of start my own subgroup. I feel like we could branch out and have a broader reach into the community.
Now, the members of the committee meet every month to deliberate and work on their recommendations. As for Anthony, he has already formed his subgroup with 7 individuals from all over the community. Right now, there is no set date when that group will meet. For the Now, I'm Lauren Wilson.